another great day to work on my cigar journal. Today, it's the full-flavored, ligero-filled Blanco 9. Stay tuned for my review. Hey everybody, Jeff here, Aromatics. So I'm working on my cigar journal again, where I smoke a cigar for the first time and just journal my results in a video format. That way I can share it with you guys as well. So today I'm smoking the Blanco 9 cigar, which surprisingly I found at my brick and mortar, which is really nice because I've been wanting to try this for a while. Now, Blanco also, besides blending cigars for themselves, they also blend cigars for other people. One of which I smoked was the Psycho 7, which I did a review on my channel if you want to check that one out. But this one is made specifically for their own Blanco company. And I guess it's called the Blanco 9 because it took 9 attempts to come up with this particular cigar that they were happy with. So this cigar is a nice looking cigar. It is a Nicaraguan Puro, which consists of 3 different ligero tobaccos and a nice dark brown, somewhat mottled oscuro wrapper, which is not a criollo, but a I can't remember what the wrapper is called exactly, but it's a Cuban seed wrapper. That I know. So on the cold draw, I was just getting some simple flavors of wood and maybe a little bit of chocolate, which seems to be very common for ligero tobaccos, I find. They seem to have a nice kind of woody, sweet, rich, chocolatey type of flavor. Not as peppery as I expected them to be. So on the first light, I was getting a really nice dark black coffee flavor. Very, and it also had what I call the Nicaraguan bite, which is, it's not really a spice, it's just sort of that nice dark bite that you would get from, say, a really nice strong black coffee. Which was nice for a change because a lot of the ligero cigars that I've been tasting lately have a lot of rich mouthfeel, but they don't actually have a lot of that bite or pepper or spice that I was expecting them to have, at least in my experience. So there's not really much spice to this one. Maybe if there was a little bit, maybe I would say a little bit of black pepper, but not much. It's just a nice roasty, toasty, dark black coffee, I guess is what I could say. So further on down the cigar, as I was smoking it, it basically just continues with that those flavors of dark coffee. No real sweetness, and not a lot of chocolate once you get down to about the halfway point. You just basically get that black coffee, which starts to, the chocolatiness kind of starts to ramp down, and then it turns into more of a leathery taste. So now you're getting a milder black coffee and a little bit more of that leather. But always that bite. And the aroma I'm getting off the cigar as well is a nice rich tobacco smell. Just nice and roasty and toasty. Nicotine-wise, they say ligero is high in nicotine, but I don't find them that bad. The nicotine is definitely there, and it slowly creeps up on you, but I think the fact that it's so rich of a tobacco and it's got such a good mouthfeel that you don't really feel like you have to puff on it a lot. So I have had more nicotine kicks from milder cigars because I think you're puffing on it a little bit more to get those flavors out, and then therefore you get a little bit more of a nicotine hit. But it's not too bad on this one. But the construction's been good, the smoke output's been pretty good. The draw's been a little bit tight, but not too bad. Definitely smokable. So now I'm pretty much getting ready to finish up the cigar. And I'm getting the same flavors. Now that bite, it seems to have tapered off. And I'm basically just getting leather and maybe that, a little bit of that nuttiness that you get when you get really close to the end of the cigar. That's kind of what I'm getting now. But it's still smoking really cool and very flavorful. So I'm really glad that I picked this cigar up, and I wouldn't mind getting a couple more. For the price, this is a excellent cigar. I think I paid $9 here in Canada, which is an excellent price for a cigar. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and definitely if you get a chance to, if you like stronger cigars with some nice meaty flavors. One more thing I want to add is it's a little bit, not harsh, but I think those flavors you get are there, but it's a little bit muddy. There's a muddiness. I think it's just the richness of the tobacco itself that just kind of, how should I say it? There are other cigars that I like that just have a little bit of a sharper taste and a little bit more spice. This one doesn't really have that. Just that, it's hard to explain, just a full flavored, meaty cigar with that coffee, but that muddiness. If it just had a little less muddiness and a little bit more sharpness, then this would be like perfect for me. But as it is, a really great cigar. And if you have a chance to try it, I definitely would recommend that you do. Till next time, you guys take care. Aromatics, signing out.